Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are here for yet another episode at the Bettor's Edge. YouTube viewers, thanks for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys for liking my videos, to subscribing my channels. Before I get started, guys, as I just mentioned, do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't done so already. Just a quick recap, guys. We are on a 5-day heater. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Each and every single one of those days, winning days here at the Bettor's Edge. Let's get into tonight's card, guys. We have various different sports going on. We got NBA, we got NHL action on the ice, we got college football, and we got NCAAB basketball. We're going to go straight to the hardwood, guys. There's one game in particular in which I want to discuss. It's a collegiate basketball game. It's in Madison Square Garden. We got two blue blood programs going head to head. We have the Kansas Jayhawks getting 11.5 points in a neutral environment, as I mentioned, at Madison Square Garden against the Duke Blue Devils. Guys, this is an interesting game, and the line is big, and it's big for a reason. Let's talk about this Kansas team. Number one, their best player, Darren Peterson, is out. Believe he's got a hamstring injury. He's not going to be able to play tonight. This is their best player, first and foremost. With that said, we've seen this Kansas team already. We've seen this Kansas team go into UNC about a week or so ago, put in a decent performance in the first half, and get absolutely slaughtered by the Tar Heels, granted on the road, in the second half. That UNC team put up nearly 60 points, 60, in the second half alone against Kansas to run away from that game with the 14-point victory. That was a game in the first half, if I'm not mistaken. Kansas was up double digits. They get blown out of the gym in the second half and end up losing the game by 14. And that was with, at the time, when the game began, a healthy Darren Peterson. He's their point guard. He's their best player. I believe he's a true freshman, but everything runs through him. This Kansas team is a decent team. They're a little bit streaky, especially without Peterson orchestrating the offense. Going up against a Duke Blue Devil team that right now, in my opinion, is probably the best college basketball team in the entire country. And why do I say that? Offensively, this team is super efficient, super effective. Led by Boozer, Carlos Boozer's son, who's a true freshman, putting up 25 and 10 each and every single game. Duke is going to dominate the paint, with Boozer inside. In addition to how efficient and how effective Duke is inside and the advantage that they have in the paint, this Duke Blue Devil team is absolutely feisty on the defensive end. This is a top 4 or 5 defense in the entire country. When you're looking at teams that have an opportunity to cut down the net, when March Madness is all said and done, at the very top of that list right now has to be the Duke Blue Devils. I know it's early. I know we're only in November. I know we have very limited sample size to go off of. But this Duke Blue Devil team, offensively and defensively, right now are playing above and beyond any other team in the entire country. We are going to see this Duke team put on a performance tonight, as I just mentioned, offensively with their efficiency, with their ability to score inside, and defensively, how they're able to strap. And as I just mentioned a couple moments ago, with Darren Peterson missing this game, he's the facilitator, he's the best player for that Kansas team. I just don't see how Kansas is going to stay competitive in this game tonight, guys. Even with Darren Peterson playing, Duke is a far superior team than this Kansas program right now, the way these two teams are playing. When you take Peterson out of the game, this is going to end up being a blowout in Madison Square Garden tonight, guys. Kansas, led by Bill Self, normally is a program that hangs their hat on defense. And as I mentioned a couple moments ago, we saw a UNC team, a far inferior UNC team in my opinion, put up 60 on this Kansas defense just a week or so ago in the second half. This Duke offense is far too efficient for what Kansas has to offer tonight. And as I mentioned already, they're too balanced offensively and defensively. This game is going to get ugly. I wouldn't be surprised if Kansas is keeping it tight and keeping it close, maybe for the first 10 or 15 minutes. But from that point forward, Duke is going to blow this game out of the water. Take the Blue Devils tonight, guys. It's the best bet on the card. When we're looking at NBA, there were a couple games that I was considering. When we're looking at NHL, there were a couple of games that I was considering. But factoring each and every single thing into the equation and understanding that I have a 5-day win streak here on YouTube. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Each and every single one of those days I've been in the green and trying to maintain that win streak. I'm sitting here today giving you my one, the only, the best bet on the entire card, the Duke Blue Devils minus 11.5 points tonight. This is going to be a 15-plus point victory for Duke at Madison Square Garden. Put the ticket in. Enjoy the game. It's going to be an interesting game. There's a very good game between Michigan State and Kentucky at Madison Square Garden before they tip off the Duke game against Kansas. Enjoy both of the games. But at the end of the day, we're only cashing one ticket, and that's on the Duke Blue Devils tonight. Guys, like the video. Subscribe to my channel. I haven't had one losing weekend. In addition to my 5-day win streak right now, one losing weekend I haven't had. Not in college football, not in the NFL since I've started this channel. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. From here, we're going up. I'll catch y'all tomorrow for more winners.